Hey guys, Harry here from the Art Gear Guy. Thanks very much for joining me today. I'm sure by now most of you already know that Black Widow have come out with a new range of pencils, and it's this 36 set of they're called Dragon. Now, the pencils themselves are are exactly the same as the other Black Widow pencils that have come out. I've had a chance to test them just to make sure that that is the case and what have you. There's a few little differences maybe with the barrel and stuff like that, but it's actually the color palette that is perhaps most interesting about this set. So what I thought I would do to make things a little bit more interesting, to make things, because I don't know what other reviewers have said about these pencils or how they've gone about reviewing them for you. So hopefully the way I'm doing it is a little bit different. So for those of you that are new to the Black Widow pencils, the first set that they came out with was the Black Widow colored pencils, and they were, now let me just briefly explain the backstory behind these. The guy who came up with this whole concept did so for mental health purposes, to help a mental health community. He's Australian, Wally or Albert, whatever which way you refer to him, but he has put a lot of money back into mental health and stuff like that. But is the core reason for the pencils was because he obviously understood the importance of like the colouring in and the adult colouring movement that has been massive with people suffering with mental health. And mental health issues is something very, very close to my heart, and so I really wanted to be part of this really and help out as much as I could and review the products as best I could. That's not to say if the pencils had been terrible, I would have said that they were terrible, but as it turned out, the pencils themselves, when they very first came out, were really, really nice, and they suited the adult colouring book and crafters and stuff like that really, really well. There only was this 24 set, so the palette was quite limited, but I'm going to show you in a second the colours that are in all of the sets, including the Dragon set. But for those of you new, just let me show you the pencils that are actually in the range. Next came the Scorpion pencils. Now, you'll be seeing little images pop up on the screen here of the actual pencils and how they were and what have you. But again, exactly the same type of pencil, but now we're talking about a different palette, okay? So now we're up to, at this point, 48 pencils. Then they came out with the Cobra pencils, and again, you know, a completely new palette, and now adding on to the 48. So now we're at 72. Then they came out with the skin sets, okay? So there was two 12 sets. There was the lights and the dark tones, and so that was another additional 24 pencils, equating to 96. Then they came out with this gorgeous set here, which was the Monarch set, another 48 pencils. As I'm talking, you'll be seeing the swatches of these sets that I'm showing you as well, so that you can see the colours that is in each individual set. But this then brought the range up to 144 colours in the entire range. And now we come back down to the Dragon set, which obviously being another 36 pencils brings the range up to 180 colours. So you have 180 colours in total. Now the image that you can see now is the colours that are in just this Dragon set. So you can see the colours that are available in the Dragon set. And now I'm going to show you basically the full range of colours in the entire set. Okay, so this is the first 3 sets. So you've got the Black Widow, the Scorpion, and the Cobra, and you can see there, and I've color coded them as best I can because they don't always come color coded. So I've like started as a traditional set of pencils would normally start, which is kind of like it do yellows, going into your oranges, reds, pinks, purples, blues, greens, and then off into your browns. So you can see here the variation in colours that are in the palettes. There are 1 or 2 colours that are similar, but we're talking about 180 pencils here in total. So you're going to get 1 or 2 that are similar, but from my eye looking at it, there's none of the colours that are in this swatch here are identical. So, and then if you look down at the bottom here, I've got the 12 light Black Widow skin tones and then the 12 dark Black Widow skin tones. For me personally, I love the dark skin tones. They're absolutely gorgeous. This washed purple down at the bottom here, just beautiful colour for skin tones. But that was the overall set with the 324 sets and then the 212 sets. Then on top of that, we have the Monarch 48, which is at the bottom here, and the Dragon, which is at the top here. This is the new set, the 36 set. Again, tried to color code them as best I can. The colors that are in this area here are very different from some of the other colors in the other sets. They are lighter tones. When they came out with the Monarch set had, as you can see here, quite a lot of pastel tones, which were really gorgeous. And the set overall, with these greys as well, really complemented the other sets. But with the Dragon set as well, they've brought an extra dimension, I think, to the colours. There's maybe a little bit of overkill in the pinks and the reds, but these purpley reds aren't really available in the other sets. I like the greens as well, but there was a good selection of greens in the Black Widow and the Scorpion and the Cobra as well. One of the colours that I really liked in the set was the olive green and the forest. The forest was in the Cobra. And then there was another charcoal green, which is like a grey green. It was gorgeous, and that's in the Scorpion set. As you can see down here at the bottom, we have these, like this Dark Night here, which is a beautiful, kind of like, it's kind of like a dark gunmetal grey. Really, really nice. Again, some nice greys in here. But overall, with all of these sets, and bearing in mind that their prices are very reasonable as well, and that was one of the things that Albert was kind of like pushing for, was to make sure that these pencils were affordable and accessible to almost everybody. I know saying that a set of pencils is inexpensive is subjective. It's inexpensive in compared to whatever your income is. So I try not to use that term too often because I know it can be derogatory to other people who can't afford, say, to spend £20 on a set of pencils, because that £20 is perhaps a week's worth of food. So I try not to use the term inexpensive. And when I do, and I slip up and I use it, when I say inexpensive, I'm referring to the other pencils that are on the market, really. I'm comparing the price to, say, like, you know, your top end Luminance and Derwent Light Fast pencils and stuff like that. So it's not, I don't mean to refer to these as inexpensive in comparison to what your income is, because believe me, we struggle terribly financially, and so I can empathize 100% with everybody out there that can't afford art supplies and what have you, who want to get them, which is the reason why I do so many giveaways, which is leading me on to this. I have 3 sets of the Dragon coloured pencils to give away, and as with all the giveaways, all you've got to do is leave a comment down below, anything at all. Again, the only reason why I need you, the only reason why you must leave a comment is so the software that I use selects the comment at random, and so then the winners are selected that way. I've done multiple giveaways in one giveaway before, and so all I'll do is I'll just call out a winner, and then I'll just reset the software and pick out another one. Obviously, if I pick out the same person twice, I'll recall it so that 3 individual people win it. But I just wanted to, I mean, first of all, Albert sent all of these to me. He sent four sets to me, so I've kept a set for myself, and he's always said to me, you know, do what you want with them, keep them or give them away. So they're not really from me, they're really from Albert, so thank Albert. But as you know, there's no way I would have kept all these sets for myself. I mean, it gets just not right. So I thought to myself, well, great, Albert has given 3 sets here away to three lucky people. So what I'm going to do is, I've already done the Derwent giveaway. I've announced that the winner for that has been sent off now. We still have the Pablo set, which I will be announcing around about the 5th or the 10th. I can't remember what it was I said in the video, but that Pablo set will be announced around about the beginning of January. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to announce the winners for these around about the 1st of February. Now, I know that might seem like a long time off, but it's not really. I mean, we're right into the beginning, the first week of December here. So it'll come up really quick, especially with the Pablo giveaway in between it. So just all you got to do is leave a comment down below. And as always, if you're under 18, you are more than welcome to take part in this giveaway. But just please make sure that whoever cares for you, your parents, grandparents, or guardians, that they are aware of you entering into it, because you will have to give me an address so I can send them off to you if you win. And as I always say, just because you see me on video and you hear me all the time doing these reviews, you don't know me personally. I could be anybody. And always be cautious giving out your details to anybody on the internet, no matter who they are. No matter how well you think you know them, be cautious and make sure, if you're under 18, that like I say, your parents, grandparents, guardians, whoever it is that takes care of you is aware of it. Also as well, if your parents, whoever it is that cares for you, would like to know more about the giveaway, my email address will be down below. They can email me, and from there we can I can either talk to them on the phone, or we can do like a FaceTime or a Skype or something like that, so that I can reassure them that everything is legitimate and above board, and that there is no cost to them for this giveaway. So that's really about it for this giveaway. But as always with these giveaways, you don't have to be a subscriber. I know that there are a lot of you guys that come and watch these videos that aren't necessarily subscribed to the channel, and I don't want to exclude you guys because that would be unfair. So you don't have to be a subscriber, but if you were a subscriber, it really helps the channel out. It helps the channel just to grow, and YouTube to like see the videos better and put them on their front page, that type of thing. So it reaches more artists. And also as well, if you could like and share the video on your own social media platforms, just so that other people can get involved in the giveaway. But again, that's not essential. And this giveaway is open to everybody, no matter where you live in the world. I will get these pencils to you, as I always say, so long as you've got a postal service, whether it's a postman, postwoman, postcat, postdog, post-eagle, I don't care. So long as it brings the mail to your house, or wherever it is that you're living, then I will get them to you. So they're open. The giveaway is open to everybody. There's no restrictions whatsoever. The only thing that you must do is just leave a comment in the video below, and the only reason why, like I said, you've got to do that is for the software. With regards to the actual pencils themselves, I know I've not really spoke greatly about the pencils, but if you want to know more about how the pencils themselves actually work and how they feel and stuff like that, go across to, I'll have a link down below to my Black Widow, Scorpion and Cobra reviews. You can take a little look at those because I go a little bit more in depth. In fact, actually, I'll have links down below to all of the Black Widow pencils that I've reviewed. I know I haven't done any artwork for this review yet, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to do some artwork using all of the pencils, and I'll put it up and I'll link it to this video. It'll probably be after Christmas now because I have a few things that I need to try and get up before Christmas. I've got some paints from Chalkola as well that I have to review before Christmas. Obviously, there's a lot of new things from Castle out as well that I want to get out. So there's loads and loads of things for me to do. I'm flapping here trying to get everything done and get it all out. But and I have more giveaways that I'll be doing in and around. I'll announce them back end of January, February time for giveaway, like announcing the winners around about March, April time. So just to recap, this is a giveaway for 3 sets. 3 people will win. The winners for this will be announced round about the 1st of February 2022. That still leaves the Pablo giveaway, which the winners for that will be announced around about the 5th or the 10th of January. I can't remember what the date was. I'll have to look at the video now. But that's when the Pablo winner will be announced. And I will have links down below for all of the other Black Widow products to go across, take a look at them. But as you can see as well, I also have a written review where you can go across and you can click on the swatches that I've done for you. That way you can compare the colours that are in all the different sets, see all the colours that are totally in the entire 180 range, and work out for yourself. Maybe there might be a specific tin that really suits your genre of art or whatever. Just a palette that is really strikes you and you might want it. So over on the written review, you'll be able to click on those swatches, zoom in and get a better look at them. But that's it for now, guys. Thank you all so much for watching this review. I really appreciate it, and good luck to the whoever wins these pencils. They are beautiful pencils. The Black Widow pencils are gorgeous pencils. They have always sold really well because people really love them. So anyway, guys, that's it. Thank you so much. I look forward to seeing you all again very, very soon. Bye.